Nairamarley, you have come out to tell your own side of the story concerning what happened between you and Mohbad. I personally was of the opinion that immediately the coroner found medical negligence to be the primary cause of Mohbad's death was when you were supposed to come out and address Nigerians, do something like a press conference or an interview, you and your associate, Sam Larry, but specifically to you because he was under your record label. You were his boss at some point. So I felt you owe Nigerians some sort of explanation. You finally have done it. I personally would have expected this to be done differently, for you to take some kind of accountability, for you to recognize that he was treated badly at some point. It's not that we are justifying any kind of ill treatment, bullying, abuse, attacks, however you may put it. But sometimes these things happen. Sometimes people have misunderstandings and it leads to physical altercation. I personally would have thought that you would recognize that maybe there was a physical altercation once, but there was no intent to cause him any kind of harm or any damage. And I said this because I made a video where I talked about the public opinion of Nigerians, which is very impossible for either you or the guy who came to whitewash you to change. For a lot of Nigerians, that remains. Now, let's go to your story. Your story is your side, like you named it. We have Mohbad's side of the story. Unfortunately, your story is between you and a person who no longer has a voice, who no longer can defend himself, who no longer can argue anything, who no longer can speak. But the good thing is that he left documentations. So that's his own side of the story. Then your story is also your story versus what Nigerians believe that they saw and what they believed from what they believe that they saw. It's not just a thought. We don't think we saw these things. I believe I saw certain things. I know I saw. Okay, what Nigerians know that they saw and what they believe from the things that they know they saw. So you have a story. You and your story is one with you versus Mohbad, then with you versus Nigerians. The one with you and Mohbad, let's leave that one. Mohbad documented, he sang about being in the Malian music, how they want to take away his peace, how he's threatening his mother. His mother even said that in an interview or in a video where Tonto Dike and Yabo Ojo paid her condolence visit and she mentioned your name, that you made her son's life a living hell. So let's leave Mohbad's accounts, let's leave all his documentation. Let's come to what your own side of the story. First of all, I don't know, according to the guy who came to whitewash you, he said that Mohbad's account of everything that happens to him, he said some of those videos were doctored. So I am wondering, and I think it's right for me to ask, some of these your own videos that you brought and charts and recordings of you taking him to the hospital. First of all, are they doctored? What proof do we have? How do you want us to believe this, your own side of the story? If a guy who is no more, who did not see himself leaving this world, although he was fearful, he became hypertensive from the things that he suffered, but it was never his intention to leave this world. I think he would have carried cameras all over the place. I think he would have done more. But from the little he did, your whitewasher said those things are doctored. But you who is living, how do we take some of this? How do we take them as fact? How do you want us to admit them? How are they admissible to us Nigerians, who you have now finally decided to dignify with your side of the story? How do you want us to admit your evidence, your videos, your charts, your everything as facts? That's number one. That's number one question. How do we believe this? Number two, if those things are true, why were you recording Mohbad? Why did you feel the need to document every move that you made with him? I want to believe that it's because he had said that if anything happens to him, hold you responsible. So you were recording to protect yourself. Okay, now that since you know that he made all this kind of, so I want to believe that it is because you were recording Mohbad at every given opportunity because you're trying to protect yourself, to show the world if anything happens that this is what I did, this is my intervention, the guy has some kind of problem upstairs. I want to believe that that's the case. Now in your video you said that there was a time that his friends came to beg you for forgiveness or something like that. If somebody makes a defamatory statement against you, you did not sue, you don't take any legal action. You're not just a human being, Nairamarley. You are a business, you are a brand, you are an establishment. It's like somebody making some kind of huge allegations against. I think Don Jazzy's record label is Maven, or Davido that is what's Davido's one now? Oh my god, and I really love Davido. Davido's record label, what's it called? 30PG. Like somebody making an allegation against a huge record label like Don Jazzy's record label or Davido's. You're not just attacking or defaming that individual, you're defaming a company, an establishment. So somebody defamed you in tweets and up to singing about it. Songs are sometimes they're timeless, you know. He made all those statements about you. You did not sue him. You did not make him at any point retract those statements. And you tell us that he came behind you and you make peace with them. I believe that you're smarter than that. And some of these things that you're doing, I did say to you that Nigerians are very smart people. We're intelligent, we are wise. And that's why it will be very hard for you, except you actually come clean. You continue to deal with the consequence of the things that this guy went through, that he told us and that we saw and that we believe. Unfortunately, nobody can directly hold you responsible. Like, not unfortunately, that's what the law has said. But you said something about in a sane society they would have arrested everybody. You're right. Also in a sane society, the courts probably, maybe there will be investigation that will reveal that what made this guy hypertensive was the torture, the harassment, the bullying. And being hypertensive and taking hypertension medicine and being injected caused a reaction. If the guy was not hypertensive and he was not some kind of medication, he probably would not have reacted. With all the quack medicines that people buy and sell in Nigeria, that people consume, how many deaths do you record from quack medication if you don't have any underlying sickness? But because the guy has this underlying sickness, he reacted to that. So in a sane society, Nairamarley, I don't know if it's jail or if it is fine, you would have been faced with one of those for bullying. The guy documented this. This is not what Nigerians are saying. This is what this guy said. But you're trying to make us not believe his story, and you're bringing your own. There's nobody here to counter yours. When he was alive, you did not counter him. You said they came to beg you. You didn't make him retract those statements. Those are very serious and weighty allegations. They are very serious and weighty allegations. Now, let's leave Mohbad. There is somebody who is a star witness who testified to the fact that he saw you witness you bully Mohbad. That is Mohbad's father. I have not seen in any of this your recent guy trying to whitewash you and you trying to stylishly bring yourself back, writing some of these things, don't play the victim. I see all the comments. I have not seen you at any point tackle Mohbad's father. Why have you not sued Mohbad's father for defamation of character? Because if his son is dead, if what Mohbad's father has said repeatedly on interviews, where he said you told your boys to beat him up so that they removed the weird from his head, where he said one Lou, that he personally saw it, one Nomoyo, they told him that one Nomoyo in around it, he saw what was being done to him, being beaten. If all of that is lies, then why have you not sued Mohbad's father for defamation? Especially because the court has acquitted you. It's now time for you to also find a way to exonerate yourself from bullying. You've not sued Mohbad's father. You're trying to sue Yabo Junior. You took her before the police station, to the police station. Your activist, your whitewasher was there, who was telling you you shouldn't have agreed. In Niger Delta, they would have gunned her down, and so many stuff like that. Why have you not attempted to sue Mohbad's father? Because if you're telling us that you didn't touch this guy, that everything this guy said is doctored, and you're fighting Yabojo, I would think that the number one, because Yabojo did not even say that you killed him. Yabojo is also standing on the bullying. From what we all saw and reacted to, I am one of them. I am one Nigerian. You have not seen Mohbad's father. That's a. Can I witness account? Mohbad's father said he saw you do this. You've not.
Thank you, Jai. Sincerely, it's not all Nigerians that are gullible. Some of us will sit down and analyze and tell you the fact that you are trying to exonerate yourself. Nairamarley is trying to exonerate himself because he never addressed the bullying side. Or you said you were showing us videos from 2020 to 2022 when you guys were still on good terms. And even on that video, on the WhatsApp chat that you were showing us, there was a part that boy said that, oh, I would come visit you if I feel safe. It doesn't feel safe coming over to see you. You are trying to exonerate yourself. Nobody said you buy Mohbad. Nobody said you buy Mohbad. It was the bullying video that we all saw, that all Nigerians saw, the tweets, the live videos. That guy came on live and showed us how he was being beaten. And his father, too, was a witness to it because he said there was a point he saw you saying that you always saying that this boy is mad. You are trying to make us see him like somebody that drinks a lot, that takes something a lot, so he's drunk, he doesn't know what he's doing all the time. That is what you are trying to paint of Mohbad, even in death. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You are lying. You don't want to take responsibilities for your actions. The video that everybody saw, that Yabojo saw, you are trying to say, Yabojo, okay, if Mohbad's father is lying against you that, oh, okay, I saw him where he was beating my son, that he was saying, why have you not sued Mohbad's father? Why is it Yabojo that you are trying to sue? Yabojo tried to tarnish your image. No, it was not Yabojo, it was VDN that said they should cancel you. She never said you buy Mohbad. We are not even talking about spying of Mohbad. The justice for Mohbad started with the bullying videos. Justice for bullying Mohbad. That was what we are fighting for. It was the same Yabojo that helps them dig this guy outside so that they can do an autopsy of his death. And you people are Nigerians. I don't even understand you people. I don't understand you people. Your story is not collaborating. You bully this guy. Don't try to whitewash yourself. Don't try to whitewash yourself of all these issues. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You don't even look remorseful. You want to paint yourself good. You never did anything bad to this guy. You never did anything bad to this guy. That's a lie. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Abambam says, have you seen Mohbad's voice note? Please check Mario's page. Okay. Mr. Go says, Marley's story does not explain the bullying and the assault part. He avoided that part completely. He was saying he was not around. The one that he came to fight, that he brought boys. That was when he started making videos. He was just lying. He was just lying. TK says the same style of bullying he's doing to Yabojo. Can you imagine? Chika says exactly, he has not taken accountability for bullying and harassing Mohbad, which we all saw. and we are going to stay and believe that video we saw. You cannot tell us that video is doctored. It's not doctored. How? Doctored how? Those videos were not doctored. That guy went on live and showed us. He went on live and showed us. So you cannot erase that part. That part that you bullied that guy is going to stand. And if you don't want to take responsibility, no problem. But you trying to deceive us that no, you didn't bully him. It's not going to work. It's not. Blanco says, not sure why your content keeps coming on my FYP, but it's like you always speak what's on my mind. I have the luxury of not involving myself in things I find distressing, so I haven't followed the story as much as my legal training dictates, but thank you for being a voice of reason. Titi says, thank you sis, we still have people that think so high. Yes, so. He says, all they want to do is spin everything on Yabodu and just to near her. But you all will feel it's not even possible. Though I never supported Naira Biden because he's practicing Muslim, of course, he knows the implication of buying your fellow humans. You think some people don't know the implications of buying your fellow humans, but they still buy anyway. I bet the Boko Harams that buy people, are they not Muslims? Do they still not buy people? So what are you saying? Hawa says, thank you so much, my African sister, for coming out to say the truth. May God bless you. As Asa says, Mohbad died in his house, isn't it? Where in phone day? Go find her now. Go and bring the phone out. Yeah, question. As Julikana says, intelligent woman. This media says, Nairamarley is not remorseful. Zero accountability. As in, it's not even, he doesn't want to be accountable. Just apologize. Just apologize. Just accept that the videos we saw, the tweets, everything was the truth. You can't paint Mohbad like a mad person, even in death. That guy knows exactly what he was saying. Naira's story doesn't add up. He's making it look like Mohbad was mad. Yes, that's what he's trying to make us believe now. Our brother said exactly. How do we believe he didn't delete some of those chats? Abi now. Waligo says he listens to his lawyer's advice because no one will believe him at that time. Even now, we don't believe him. As Muslima says, thank you. And Suji says, he spoke good, ma. Mrs. Manjab says, you are so intelligent. And thank you for analyzing this very well. Atesi says, thank you for this analysis because a lot of people can't think for themselves. All they do is just to follow everything once they, it looks like you're saying the truth. Okay, sorry, Nairamarley. Justice for Nairamarley. Yeah, Nigerians. Doctor says, well done, man. God bless you. Wealthy says, he's not there when it bite. What happened to all the people that was there when it bite? But nobody said Nairamarley bite Mohbad. That's not what he's answering for. Answer for the bullying case. Answer the bullying case that was alleged against you. It was not even alleged. What is alleged? The evidences are there that you bullied this guy. Acknowledge it. Nobody said you bite Mohbad. Nobody said you bite Mohbad. You are innocent of buying him. Yes, we know. Sexy when you say Nairamarley is innocent, simple. He's innocent of buying Mohbad, yes. But he's not innocent of bullying Mohbad. That's the work of the matter. So these people should let us hear what and think straight. Let us think straight, I beg. Atenova says, just said my sister. Marty says, of course, they accused him of buying Mohbad. Who accused him? Who accused him? I beg. Atuati says, be honest, we did listen to him then. Now that he came out to speak, what are you still saying? We would have listened to him. He should have come to defend himself that time. Why wait till the boy bite? When he was posting all those things about you, saying Nairamarley accused him, you say, I told him, you have said that if something happens to you, they should hold me responsible. So please, don't do anything to yourself. Who are you deceiving? Bible says nobody is saying Nairamarley and Sam Larry by Mohbad. Leave that aside. What Nigerians are talking about is the bully of Mohbad. Thank you. I don't understand why Nigerians are not. It is the bullying that we are talking about. Nobody said you buy Mohbad. Acknowledge that you bullied this guy. He posted a lot of evidences. Agree. Apologize. That's what we want. I don't understand. You are trying to put the blame on Iyaboju. For what? Nigerians, guy, please. Our listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.